Okay, so setup-wise is pretty good apart from that sort of left hand.
I think my legs should be a bit wider.
No, that's fine. Nothing wrong with your legs at all. That's absolutely fine in terms of your leg width there. I mean, ideally about as width of your shoulders is fine, so where you got that is no problem at all. Your setup there is nice, sort of behind the golf ball there, so there's nothing wrong with that. Left hand grip, like I say, could be a little bit more over. Could do with seeing that left hand grip there, okay? Now in terms of the backswing, we're going back okay. Don't worry about your left arm bending there, that's not the problem, okay? It's from here now, as you see, you can see that sort of movement now, sort of right shoulder sort of trying to come over the top to try and hit it somewhere in that direction, because your golf ball's going low to the right. As you start swinging here now, you can almost see your sort of body twisting there, okay? From here, before that body starts unwinding, let that club fall down a little bit so we can get the club nicely coming from a shallow angle. Because from here now, look at your left elbow pulling through. See your left elbow pulling through there? So this arm, as you come into impact, now the club's coming down a little bit steep, left arm is here, and you've kind of got ahead of it because you're trying to, almost just like I said, a heavy club, trying to please go sort of to the left somewhere, kind of hitting it. I don't want to go right, I want to go left. What you've got to try and feel is almost that way, okay? Almost like up and under sort of sensation, so you're swinging from your right shoulder, staying back, and your elbows and arms are loose, as we said. If you get tense and tight, I think because you're trying to pull it left, you just put a lot of tension up in the shoulder blades here, and it restricts your movement, okay? So by coming in over the top of your left arm now, bending as you start pulling in here, you're going to de-loft the golf club a little bit. The ball will either go low or off to the right. This arm now curving, as we can see here now.
So where should it be, my left arm?
That position there now, I'd prefer to see a bit more behind the ball in your left arm, sort of in that position there.
My left arm straight?
Your left, not straighter, but just coming down to impact. Don't think, if you see your left arm bending, you'll think try and keep it straight. But you try and keep it straight. Okay. You lock it, and then you try to pull it. What we're trying to do now, if I got that club a sec, as we're coming into the golf ball, and even if I have your left arm there at the top of the backswing and bending here now, from here now and just sort of stay back this way. Try and stay back this way, not try to do that. It's almost like you're trying to pull it this way to hit it left. So whether your arms, you're trying to lunge to the right, exactly, rather than letting your arms sort of just drop and fall. So you get this sort of sensation, the arms dropping and the elbow can stay down. What you've got is this, which means the hands then work faster, which slows the club face down, because this is going to be the thing that works the fastest around here, okay? The club has to be creating the speed down there, okay? If these start working too fast, or this elbow starts pulling this way, you're going to lose power. But I think that all comes from the tension up here created at setup, and the anxiety and the tension on the golf course, where I don't want to go wrong, you just get a bit too tense. Like I say, a good practice drill would be to get a tennis racket and a tennis ball and just practice it against the wall from here, just hitting it up high, rather than that way. Just get used to it in a golf ball, up in the air this way, as your arms sort of dropping down underneath the shoulders this way, rather than sort of pulling and tense. If you try to hit it left, and any golfer who makes a swing that tries to compensate where it's going will end up hitting the ball more often than not where it don't want to go, because your ball's going to the right or low, isn't it? That's the badge that you said you're having. The more then you try to hit it left, the lower it's going to go, and potentially the further right it's going to go, because you're trying to pull this left arm this way. If I set up here now with a golf club, if my arm just starts not locking to it, but just relax there, okay? If I pull my left elbow now to the target, there's the club face. Club face now is going to the right, you see, yeah? We've got to get this club face loose and relaxed. You can't be tense in the grip or the tension in the arms. And again, if your left hand is too far around this way, it will tend to come back with the face to the right as well. So get that left hand on with the FootJoy logo, you should be able to see there. So when you're gripping the club, ideally, you want to be able to see the FootJoy logo a little bit more, okay, rather than this way too far, okay, because that will give you a lot more security in the grip for one as well. There you go, that's better. So now you'll find your left hand can actually do this a little bit more, and you can turn the club face. If your left hand is too far around here to start with, it's going to come back to natural, and there's the club face now to the right, you see, yeah. So I think grip pressure and tension is going to be a big issue, and so on. If we can get the arms just dropping and sort of feeling they're swishing that club at the bottom rather than trying to pull it to stop it go to the right, because you know your badge up to the right, you're trying to hit it to the left all the time, and it's just causing the ball to go further and further right, okay. It will take a bit of practice, I get that, okay, but if you can practice some things, let's say you get a football or a tennis racket, tennis ball, just get the feeling of swinging up on this shot rather than pulling down with it, you've got a chance. Okay, make sense? Good stuff.